depending on me. I've got a lot of people I know that if I don't do this, they're gonna be there for me. I know, and it's not even the workout. Like Amanda, I think I saw you led with nutrition today. Like this is a good time to really be talking about the nutrition piece of this. Like I notice like any post that I do about fitness is just white noise to people right now. Like it needs to be, I think, a lot of about food right now, about being a part of something bigger than themselves, that kind of thing. Does that make sense? I'm recording this for her, by the way, so she can watch it later. So
yes.
Okay. Yeah, so like I think just like right now, like our heaviness needs to be on just those pieces. So Tara, I'm recording this for you so you can watch it later too, just so you know. So anyway, I have to shout out Michelle, because Michelle, I'm sorry, you're killing it. Like I watched her Insta stories. She has shared some in our group too, so I know you guys have seen those. But like I watch your videos with Kristen and Vicky, and I'm like, I want to work out with them. That looks like so much fun. Like, and if I'm having that reaction, the chances are other people are having that reaction watching you. So be aware that like there's something cultivating there. Like you're creating a tribe by what you're doing with that. And sometimes it starts like a small little gang, and soon enough it will become more and more all the time.
I hope so. It is. It's so fun. I mean, it really.
I can see it in your face. I can just see it in you. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I have never struggled with belief in you. Like I knew and know that you have it in you to do exactly what you desire, but I had worries that you may get in your own way. So for me to watch you get out of your own way is really effing cool. So I just want to commend you. Like you're doing some hard work, girl, and I'm effing proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I mean that. It's really cool. Like I've said to Erin, I'm like, I didn't know if she was going to get out of her way, but it just makes my heart explode that you are. So it's cool.
Thank you.
Cool to watch. Yes, it's really cool. So Michelle had a challenge pack sale. Congratulations, right? You had one?
Yay, yes.
And I know you have a couple on the line you're working on and being patient with and cultivating your conversation.
Yeah, and being patient.
Yep, cool. All right, so a couple of things that I just wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm struggling with, I think I'm feeling overwhelmed. Like Erin and I are both feeling a pull to talk more again about To Be Mindset.
To Be Mindset.
Yeah. And
I can tell that.
Yeah. And
I've strayed away from it a lot, and I think that we need to.
Okay, good. So the reason I mention that is just because I've seen so much fear in even our current challenge group about Shift Shop, and Shift Shop is not, I don't see the grass. Like I'm really excited about doing it again, and I couldn't be more excited about what I've gotten out of it. But Michelle, I know you have seen the fear and felt the fear, like all those things. I'm feeling incredible for being in the final week, and I'm not gonna lie, I hate and love these 45-minute workouts, but I feel so good. But that's the cultivation of a long time. So I haven't been leading with Shift Shop because I'm like, okay, nobody in my group is either, meaning you guys in my team, is leading with Shift Shop right now. So here's what I'm kind of laying out that I kind of want to get some feedback from you guys on. So I mentioned, I don't know if you guys saw that I'm just gonna call like the lift group right now. Like we have the To Be Success group that's always gonna be there, but like the lift group's gonna turn into UVU Crew VIP community, and I'll just always leave it as that name. But I'm gonna make the banner tomorrow as like with all of you guys' permission and thoughts, call it Healthy for the Holidays. Use that at the end of the year. And my question is, what do you guys think would be best? I assume we all want to be together. Like if you guys want to go do your own challenge group and don't want like to run it in there and you need to do your own thing, I don't ever want to hold you back from that. But I love us being together personally right now. Like I think as things grow, we have to sort of split eventually. But right now, I think we have the luxury of all continuing to be together in there. So what I'm wondering is, what do you think would serve best? So I know we're going to have people doing Lyft again. I know there's a couple people who said they're doing Lyft. I know that we're going to have people doing Shift Shop.
Right.
I know that we're going to start talking about Transform 20. Like I know that
Oh, I'm kind of waiting. I'm excited about that one.
I think that's going to be a
That's kinda
huge
great.
launch because everybody loves Sean. Like it's going to be
Yeah.
easy. And it's the first of the year. Everybody wants to buy at that point. You'll be
Right.
amazed. Like it goes so easy. Like 80-day obsession was insane. So,
What's
how do you guys
2000?
feel? Do you think we should do
Oh,
just shift shop posting and let everybody check in that way, or should we all split up days that we do the morning post and like I can make a calendar of whose day it is to post or something like that and just keep it on like self-care through the holidays facts versus like putting a specific workout up. What do you guys feel like? What do you think we should do? I'd love to hear your thoughts. What would serve you best in your conversations with people that you're having and give you the rest of the month to feel confident talking about it. Yeah, what do you think?
I like the self-care for the holidays. Really. I mean, but then I think it would be good to still have, like, not necessarily, I would like the focus, like, around now and stuff to be about the self-care, but we still need to, like, check in each day. Like, did you, post your selfie, like, what was your workout today? Post in the comments what your workout was today, blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather have it. That's just me, though. I mean, what are you doing?
It doesn't
Are
even
you?
have to be self-care if you guys have something else. What are your thoughts, Amanda?
I like the self-care aspect of it. I know the couple of people that I've talked to that will be new to any workout with Beachbody, and we're talking about Shift Shop. I'm afraid to focus a little bit on that because I've been kind of talking about they're going to get lost and they're going to give up right away because they're not going to, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm a little torn on that one.
So your feeling is they need like the direction of the actual like post from Shift Shop?
I think maybe a little bit, not entirely on that, but maybe just like to get them started and get them in the groove of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, it's worth considering all of that. I'm okay with whatever. Like, I think what people need most beyond anything else is community and belonging to something and feeling that those aren't just people, that that's their tribe of support, right?
Right.
So we could even turn it into, okay, so like those posts that go up for Lyft, I don't know if you guys know this, but they come straight from Beachbody. Like we paste them. I usually add like some little inflection or ask a question or something that I feel like will generate conversation in there. But
couldn't we put up like that post and then a Shift Shop one and then just like a general one about just to kind of like, so they can, like, if they're doing Lyft, they can always like go into that one and put their, to show their accountability and to post in that one and stuff. But then they also would see, like, if you did a one on, I don't know, like some awesome soup you made that day or something. I don't know.
yeah, what do you think about this? I don't want it to be confusing. We want it to be as simple as possible. Right. And the other thing I really want is Erin and I have had a discussion about we really want to create more of an opportunity for people to voice their opinions there and to have healthy conversations that may not always be about fitness or food. Like we want to have conversations about all the things more than we are because it feels too robotic when it gets too much like just check-ins, so what if we did something like, okay, so we've already said we're going to do Shift Shop December 3rd. It's only 4 weeks, 3 weeks really. 4 weeks if we add in prep. If we make sure that the pinned post at the top, so right now my why video is there and it's just sitting there. If we make that pinned post very clear, like this group is about self-care and community here, like a safe place for you to be, to remember how important it is for you to take care of yourself during the holidays. Like make a pinned post about that. So it's always at the top when a person
always at the top. Yeah.
It's the first thing that they see. And then in the posts that come up every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe start out with a self-care tip, not in depth, but something that keeps people focused on self-care. Do the Shift Shop thing from Beachbody, and just make sure that between all of us that are running and having challengers in there that are, you know, a collective, like we need to be getting in there and doing lives and sharing content and opening discussions and creating a space that isn't just for check-ins. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
leave Shift Shop there and say, if you're doing Lift or if you're doing 21 Day Fix or if you're doing Quarter Force, you can still check in under this check-in. But because we know the value of people, the majority doing it together, we know that there's value there. Like I've always said that. How does that feel if we did something like that? Like I think the difference is going to be like we're going to have the 4 a.m. post go up. That's the workout post. Like
That's the workout post.
But
whether you're doing Shift or you're doing the 4 or whatever.
Yep. And everybody can check in under that. It'll be the Shift Shop information, but then everybody do their check in there. But then we need to be responsible for bringing some form of content. I would say a couple of times a week. It doesn't need to be every day, but like, so Erin, this is just an example, Erin's getting her hair cut, by the way. That's why she's not here, but she may pop on as soon as she's done. And she sent me an article about Rachel Hollis and how it was someone kind of negating Rachel Hollis's message. Like, Rachel Hollis is great, but like there's a dark message in there too. And it was like mind blowing. And Erin's like, I just like want to have a conversation. And it turned into a really deep conversation between her and I via text. And she mentioned, I just think that it would be nice to have healthy conversations about topics like this. Like, are we thinking big enough? Like, are we making a big enough difference? Are we, rather than just, I guess what I'm trying to say is we want to get away from coaches, especially you guys, our team, feeling like all we do is sell challenge packs, because this is so much
right
bigger. You know what I mean? Like, we want to stick with like, this is the community. This is bigger than us. This is erasing all the lines or clicks or things that happen in our world that make us all feel like shit all the time. Like, we want you to have a place where you come to virtually that you feel like your cup is being filled all the time. And I think we're on the cusp of just it becoming too robotic again. So I want to infuse more of us into it and not forget that that's what people need. They need us to support them, guide them, but they also really need like and they need to be working out and drinking Shakeology and making good choices, sticking with health, healthy choices for themselves. All those things matter. Don't underestimate why those things matter. But I really would love to open it up to be more of that. Are you guys on board with that? Does that feel right to you?
That's 100% right for me.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. I'm going to open Erin's text real quick because there was a way that she said it that I was like, oh, I think she's onto something here. Let me peek back here. Give me 1 second. Okay. She said, I think what the article gave voice to for me was that we need to do better in our community to learn from each other and to make it an open space for more diversity of thought. I'd love to know more about why this article didn't resonate for others. Like, this is just an example of diversity of thought. I think is we can learn so much from each other's stories and experiences. Mm-hmm. That's what I hope maybe we can finish the year with, and of course continue after that. But I think that would feel like finishing strong. So we all on the same page?
I agree.
Cool. Okay. I didn't really have any doubts that you guys would feel the same way, because I think that that's why we're all together, because I think we value the same things. But I wanted to be sure that felt right to you guys. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we'll go with that. The other thing I wanted to make sure that you guys know about is Janelle is so you remember that Day of Deals thing? So she's doing it again for like a Black Friday sale because challenge packs are on sale. So she's kind of doing the same thing. and asked me if I want to speak again on To Be Mindset. And I was like, yeah, I want to be able to be seen this time at my computer. I'll make sure I'm home. So
Right.
I wasn't going to do it because I was like, no, I'm just going to do a Black Friday deals with my team by myself. I'll open up a group, make it. I don't want to push the sale kind of thing. Like I really want to work from the space of really the community and solutions to help our people that we talk with
Right.
and really stick there. But all the people that we all invited to Day of Deals are already there. Like we can add more people to it. And there are going to be visuals this time. So I'm going to participate in it. I am going to be inviting and adding people to it that I'm talking to, especially from Instagram. And I wanted to open that up to you guys too because Black Friday and Janelle will do a giveaway again. Like I didn't have any idea people really care about the giveaways. It blows my mind, but apparently people really like those damn giveaways. So that's happening on this Thursday night. It's really quick. Like that's why I'm not pushing it, but I wanted to just let you guys know that that's happening again because the people who you already have there's a good chance that they're going to see potentially what's going to happen. You may want to consider if you've added anybody in there, just sending them a message, letting them know like this is happening, a different one for this month, $20 off everything this month. There's going to be some visuals. If you want to send them a message, great. If you don't worry about it, but that is happening. And honestly, I only said yes because we all have people in there and I was like, might as well. So there's that.
There's that.
Yeah. And you guys know that Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology or Beachbody On Demand and Performance Line are only $140 this month, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, $140 is ridiculously cheap. I was considering buying a new skincare line, and I like Rodan and Fields. I did the test on Ali Schaefer's site, to tell me what to buy. It was like $300 effing dollars. I'm like, and it doesn't change my life. Excuse me.
I do have to say, I can't buy it obviously, but I do know somebody that has been using it for a few months, and actually she, the set she gets for a month, it takes her 3 months to use it, and her face looks amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I think it's ridiculous what she pays, but she doesn't. It lasts for 3 months, and her face looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Just so if anybody ever wondered, is that shit really worth it?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't doubt that it is. I think most multi-level marketing products are pretty darn good. I think Young Living's amazing too. And I like the way.
Oh yes.
Stuff, you know. So that to me, there are some reputable, really good. Now it works. Don't get me started on that. But
no,
I don't really believe that.
But I didn't know. I was because I was really, it's that much for a freaking the mass boost? That was $100. No.
Yeah, I guess that was just my only thought. $140, that's it. That is such a low investment. So, I don't know. So what you're going to start seeing a little more from my posting, you'll notice a difference is I felt like I was being really Beachbody heavy, and it is so important to me, even if it means my Success Club numbers are lower. It is so much more important to me that our community, the people who are there, feel included. I love the word inclusion. I went to that Together Live Hello Sunshine event on Sunday night, and it rocked my world. Yesterday I just wasn't even right because it rocked my world to my core in a really good way. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I like diversity, and I love people for their heart. I don't care who they are, what their ethnicity or beliefs or any of that. I love people for their heart, and I want our people to be there because of their heart, just like all of us are here. You know what I mean? Come as you are. I want to make sure that our door stays open that all inclusion, everybody included. I don't care what your background is. We want you to feel that here. Erin pointed out in the Beachbody community, and you guys, I wouldn't have ever thought of this or even really, because I just don't see color. I don't see race. I don't see whatever. I just see people for who they are. And Erin's you realize that most Beachbody teams they all kind of look the same. It's very predominantly white. It's you know what I mean? And I think she's onto something there. Like, and I want our community to just be like a come as you are. Like, we love you no matter what. Like, I think that is our superpower. So I'm leaning that direction. And the other thing that lines up with that, because I work with so many people who are severely obese or have had weight loss surgery or those kinds of things, because so much of my following is that, I felt very much minority many times because I was so overweight. You feel like a different person compared to especially somebody who has a beach body, like my uplines team.
Yeah,
You
like
know what I
that.
mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I love the idea that we're erasing some of those lines. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. And I would love for it to be even more than that. But I think that there's, you know, a lot of need for that. So
There is. And I just, when we went and saw Rachel Hollis and we were talking about the group and you were asking, about having the group be like this way, the way that it is, that was my vision for our team. Like for it to be like all inclusive and a place to go, like for not just about the fitness part, but more about a place where that you can share things and you can learn things and get support about things and not feel like anybody is judging you.
yes. Do you remember in that Rachel Hollis movie how she said their superpower is they're all different?
Yeah.
Kind of that same scenario. So that lines up with what I think we're building here. So and to me that looks really big, like bigger than I think I've ever imagined before. So I don't know. I just want to keep leading with that. Michelle, I think like that visual of you laughing in the middle and Vicky and Kristen on the other side of you, like walking together. Like I know you guys were just being silly, but you know what I mean? Like it looked like fun. It looked very accepted. It looked very it looked like that's something others want to do. And that's what we're after. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be appealing to, I don't want to say the masses because I don't mean the masses. Like I want it to be appealing to people who feel on the outside.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay. So anyway, hopefully what we've done here is painted some vision and given, like, I think it's important that we're all working towards a purpose that's not selling challenge packs. You know what I mean? Like we can't deny the way that these programs and products have and continue to change our lives. And the things that Beachbody has brought into our worlds, but it's so much bigger than selling a challenge pack or any of those things. That just happens to be how we're paid for our time, and investment. So
it is so much more than that.
Yeah, but can you, if you hadn't done a Beachbody program, you would have never walked with those two girls the way that you did. Like, so you see how they line up together. Like the need is there because part of it is like, well, you could do this without Beachbody, but I wouldn't have ever had any of this insight or confidence or self-reliance or opportunity without Beachbody. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I think if we work, I know that if we work from the place of what our purpose and our mission together is, and that all inclusion and openness, and we can have the tough conversations, all those things, like the sale comes easy because we know how to help people. Like, yeah, you want to be a part of this? This is what we do. This is how we do it. Like, yes, there's an investment because you're worth it, you know? So anyway, those are the things that were on my heart that I was like, I have to have a team call with this because there's no way in hell I can like just talk about this by myself. So, yeah. So anyway, I think that's enough. Probably it's kind of heavy, but it feels right? Right? Like I want your affirmation that it feels right if it does. Yeah.
You got mine. High five.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Is there anything that I can do for you guys? Like, talk to me about how can I support you? What do you need from me? What How are you feeling about things? Like, Amanda, heard you say that, or I saw that you said this week's nutritionally has been a struggle for you. What's going on there?
I don't know what it's been like the starting Thursday, Friday last week. I just been in a funk. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just it started snowing. It's that time of year. I don't know, but I know
Yeah.
I've been eating shitty the last 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Like, and I talk to myself all the time in the kitchen, like, this is stupid. What are you doing? But then I still, you know, what I mean, I'm just reverting back to the old self-defeating, like, you know, who cares? You know, it's so not where I am or have been, but I don't know what it is. Just the last like 4 or 5 days just have been shitty nutritionally.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. Do you ever, I'm just out of curiosity, do you ever struggle with like seasonal depression or anything?
I think so. I mean, I don't now looking back on things, I think I do. I think and then looking ahead, like, this is really my busy time. So I'm like, holy crap, like, I know I'm gonna start getting really busy at work and I've got all this stuff to do and the kids have all this stuff. So I think that's just like
And you're putting yourself last.
I am. I'm falling into that old trap.
Mm-hmm. So you're aware. When you know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So real quick while I'm thinking about this, I have no idea if this will help you, Amanda, but I've been getting on a morning Zoom call I've been trying to get up, like, I haven't been successful yet, but I was today. When at like 4:45 in the morning.
What?
Rather than just laying there, because he wakes me up anyway. So I'm like, just get up. Just get up. Like, you guys know I struggle with seasonal depression. It can take over my life if I let it. And something about getting that done first thing, like, I get up, I turn on my computer and there's like 15 people on the screen like I have right now. And then they're there while I work out. Nobody talks. There's not a conversation that happens. And at first I was kind of like, what's the point of getting on then? Like, so I can see everybody like doing their morning routines. But it's turned into kind of like this beautiful, quiet morning that I still feel supported. It's not our team. It's a team that I spoke on their call last week. She's Jason's cousin. So it's Kim's sister's daughter. They live in Virginia, so we don't ever see them. But and I'm just really inspired by their team because they're a team that works from their heart too. Like, they really, not every team is. A lot of teams are like pushing for huge goals, you know, and all they care about is really pushing a sale. But they're like a team of people who work from their heart. And the reason I share this, Amanda, is just knowing that like when I get up, there's going to be other people there. They're on from like 4 a.m. till about 8:30. Like, somebody's always there. Like, it doesn't shut off. It's just kind of always on. Usually by 8:30 it's starting to shut down for the day, but I don't know, that's been really inspiring to me, like, to think about. So I don't know when you work out or anything, but just know that that's available if you want to try to like get things done earlier and see how it feels for you, to see if that helps, you know, sort of get some of those you taken care of first, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just something that's worked for me with the seasonal stuff, and that doesn't mean you'll eat perfectly throughout the day, but something about having yourself taken care of first and some of those big things out of the way, it tends to like make the rest of the day better.
Right.
So
falling into that the last couple of days of workouts where I was getting up and getting it done in the morning, and it's been now the last couple of days like in the afternoon.
yeah.
So then and that's not good for me, because then I just think about it all day, like, oh shoot, you got to get that done. You got to get that done. So
Things over your head.
yeah.
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 Yeah. You might try it. I mean, you're not expected to say anything. There are all walks of life there. Like, I think I would say they're like our mirror team. Like, they're just ahead of us. Meaning as far as size and that kind of thing and time. I would encourage you to try it. I'll post the link in our team page. And nobody knows that you're not from that team. Like you can say I'm from UVU crew and they'll know what that means because Megan was like, I want to invite UVU crew to be a part of us. We feel like so connected to you guys. Like, so just because their purpose is so similar. So anyway, I know that may sound silly, like just because they're strangers, but when you guys go to Summit, you'll notice like it's so cool to just sit down next to somebody and they just get you already, like because you have so many things in common. So it's kind of that same sort of thing if it helps you. So just a thought. So and if
I think it also helps. I mean, I know it helps to get it done early and then set your day because it just does help your day flow better. But I also think that I know for me, how I just dug my face. It helps me make better choices, even if I work out in the afternoon. It still helps. I don't know why. Just because I guess it makes the whole day go better. I don't know, but because I struggle. I mean, of course, I struggle, and I mean, I still struggle with my nutrition. Some days I hit it good, and some days not so much. But I feel like the earlier in the day that I start the way I should, then the better the whole day goes.
Right.
And I'll make better choices with my food.
Yes.
So anyway, maybe
Just my insight.
And just some things to think about that hopefully will help. I need to get back to tracking. Like I've been tracking on my phone. It's not working for me. I need to get back to the actual 2B Mindset tracker. Like
yeah, I can't do my phone.
It's not working. Like it's not working at all. I'm not eating like garbage. I'm just probably not eating enough, especially with doing really hard 45-minute workouts. Like so.
Right. Oh, I'm sure you're not probably.
Amanda, if we need to text back and forth, I'm always a good text buddy to talk about food. Like, okay, I'm gonna eat this, or or I'm gonna make sure you drink my Shakeology or whatever. I did take my Shakeology with me today because I didn't even drink it yesterday because I didn't take it. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why do I do this to myself? I know that that's a piece of the puzzle for me. Like, and why do I not honor that? But it's just to reset the intention, refocus.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Michelle, I want to hear from you. Talk to me. I feel like I see you killing it. So I'll put some words to what's going on for you.
I haven't been tracking, and I know that I need to because, I haven't been eating horribly bad, but I feel like I have to be, because obviously I weighed almost 300 pounds. I didn't get that way just by, eating a Twinkie here or there. But I feel like I have to be really careful, like with allowing, the treat's not a cheat, and that slippery slope where I do it more and more, kind of like you were saying that one day when you went and did the refresh. Like it's not bad yet. I'm still losing, but I'm not like, I feel like I need to dive back into 2B because I've been like aware of it, but not involved in it. Like, I feel like I need to get more involved in it and make sure I start paper tracking again and eating a little bit better than I have, especially like a lot of times, like I'm still doing Lift 4 because we're not done with that yet. But then a lot of times, like Kristen is going to do Shift Shop, and Vicky's going to do Shift Shop as well, just because she wants to support Kristen with it. Because she actually kind of had said she thought she wanted to stay with Lift 4, but so Kristen's her cousin. I don't know if you guys don't know the two of them, but they're cousins, and so I feel kind of like I'm gonna step my foot in there. I'm like, I don't feel like, I don't know. I feel like I really need to focus on my nutrition, because I think if I get to where Lift is over with, I may just jump into Shift Shop and do it with them. And if I'm not getting enough food in here, I'm gonna die. So I just feel like that's where I need to focus on right now.
The food piece you're saying, just so I'm understanding what you're saying.
Yeah, I need to focus on getting the fuel my body needs, and I'm not necessarily doing that right. I mean, I'm not doing it right now. Some days the other day I worked and I didn't eat my first anything until 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I know that's not good.
Right. Obviously. I think you're in enough of a what sort of, yeah, you have enough momentum with the fitness piece now. I think you
Mm-hmm.
can just start to ride that. I think do whatever
Right.
you want to do. You know what I mean? Obviously,
Right.
I feel it's important to pick a program and stick with it and follow with a calendar kind of thing.
Right.
But I mean, if you do whatever, if it's working for you to do whatever they're doing, do that for you, and put your focus back on to the food piece. Like that,
Right.
meaning like just ride that momentum and just take your intention to the, 2B works really well for you.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of more or less what I was like, well, that lift's going to be over and they're going to do that. And I think that, I mean, it'll be hard. It will be hard. I'm not going to lie, but
So it's so worth it. It is. I hate you. Like there's nothing great about Speed 45. It just sucks. Like it just does. Like I hate
right.
so many things about it. But you know what? I can tell I've had progress every week. Like I'm hurting right now, but I'm strong AF. Like that feels good. And Chris has done such a good effing job with the mindset stuff. And I really want to bring that into Shift Shop.
Right.
Into our
into our group.
holidays. Yeah. So
yeah, I do love to listen to, I mean, I haven't listened to him a lot, but I mean, I'll do it just to get to listen to it.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So let me ask you guys about posting real quick for the December 3rd group. So I think let's plan to start the prep week the week before that if we're going to go that direction. Okay, so that would make it the 26th. So like we'll get through Thanksgiving on the, oh God, I'm on the wrong. Yeah. So Thanksgiving's on the 22nd, also my birthday. And then we'll go.
22nd?
Yeah, my birthday's actually on Thanksgiving this year. I was born on Thanksgiving. It's like my favorite holiday. So this is how you born on Thanksgiving. There are no crazy, like weird presents to worry about. Like you don't have to go shopping for somebody for Thanksgiving or anything like that. It's all about food and you just have fun with family. Like, hell yeah, I was born on Thanksgiving. It's the best holiday in the world.
Best holiday there is.
It's all about food. Like, of course, that's my favorite holiday. Okay, so anyway, the 26th.
Yep, that's our prep week.
Mm-hmm. And then go the 3rd. Okay, so we'll finish on the 21st, like we talked about, just before Christmas, which I think is going to be perfect. And I think the week of Christmas, obviously we'll keep the week open, but let's just kind of like let that be, get ready for Transform 20. Transform 20 goes on sale on December 4th, just so you guys know. And you will be able to buy steps on December 4th. Like Sean's doing a huge launch. So, yeah. So, anyway, I think December, like Shift Shop, we need to just bring a lot of the mindset piece with the self-care, like a lot of Chris's tips from that group as much as we can into it. Okay, so posting, that's what I was starting to ask.
Yeah. Squirrel.
Yeah, sorry. I have so many thoughts. I've been like this for like 3 days. It's not good. Like I'm hoping at some point my thoughts come back together. I'm thinking, do you guys want to do like alternate days and we all take turns, or do we want to have one person do a week, another person do another week? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I want to give you guys an opportunity to lead too, I guess is what I'm saying, if you want it.
I'm good with however, it doesn't matter to me. Weekly, daily, whatever, however we want to.
What do you think, Shell? Do you have any opinions?
I don't know if I would want to, well, like, I don't know if I would want to do, like, be in charge of it, like, for a whole week, just because, like if you, like, I don't know. I think that, like, for somebody that's not used to doing, like, every day, like, oh, I gotta get this done, or I gotta do this. Like, if I had a busy week or something, like if you set it up so somebody was, the one in charge of it, like, one day, then, like, that week, this is your day that you have to do it. Because if there's, like, if I did it a day, and Amanda did it a day, and Tara did it a day, and you did it a day, and Aaron did it a day, that's 5 days. So then you only have 2 other days. I mean, that way you don't have, because, everybody's getting busy and things are going on, and then that way there would only be one day, well, one, and some people would have to do it more than once, but you have one day, you need to make sure you get something done. You know what I mean?
So you think alternate days is okay? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I do, because I think if I had to do it like every day, I might be like, oh my God, I have all this shit and I can't get it done, and I got to post every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think that's.
So you know that Aaron and I schedule those on Sunday nights, right?
What?
You know that Aaron and I schedule those on Sunday nights. We don't get up and post those.
Right. Yeah. Well, at first when you, like, went away, I'm like, Jesus, really? 4 o'clock? Yeah. Yeah. After you told me.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Because I just sit down, dedicate a little time to scheduling them. So, like, Aaron and I have Tubi, Lyft, Shift Shop, Team Page. Like, there's a lot of things. So I have no choice but to schedule. Like, if I was worried about scheduling,
right,
that would.
Right.
But if we all just,
right.
I like the idea of, let's try it. Let's just plan. I'll make a calendar. I'll commit to doing it. I'll share it in a Google Calendar. Does everybody have Gmail?
I do.
Yeah. You, Amanda, you have Gmail?
Yeah. Yep.
You have Gmail, Tara? You do? Okay, cool. So I'll put it in a Google Calendar, and then it will just say your name if it's your posting day. And then you can even schedule all of them if you want to for the whole entire month, and they're done. Like, I can do a training in the Team Page and show how I do that too, so that everybody knows how to do it, and where to get the challenge group guides and that kind of thing. I'll gladly do a training just so that it's there if anybody needs to reference it. But let's do that. So starting on the 26th after Thanksgiving, that Monday, we'll run prep week. There is a prep week from the challenge group guides. We'll all alternate days. I will invite Tammy and Sherry too. Tammy and I had lunch last week, and she's really, like, got a heart for this too. So she may be interested in doing it, but we'll see. And I'll invite Sherry too if they want to. If they don't, it's cool too. It's whatever. But so I think it'd be cool if all of us just take turns doing the posts.
Right.
And in those posts, adding some sort of, I'm not going to tell you what to add. You guys are leaders. Like, I'm going to leave that up to you. Like, whatever you feel like that group needs, I want you to give it to them. Like, in that post, some sort of inspiration, motivation, pouring belief into them, adding some sort of content. I'm going to leave that up to you. Asking them a question. If you get stuck, you can ask me, of course. You know what I mean? If you're just not really sure and it's a confidence thing, like, ask. I'll gladly walk through how I kind of come up with some of those things. But I think, we talked about what we want to see in there. So just be that, like,
right.
Be that person. And if you might not ever really want to go live, like, Michelle, I don't think you're afraid of this, but if there's something on your heart, like, that you want to share with the group and you feel it, like, often I get done with my workout and I'm like, man, I'm really feeling this thought today. Like, I'll go live in there and share whatever I've just got going on or the thoughts. Even if nobody watches it while you're on, you're adding valuable content to people's lives. And that's what we want there. You know what I mean? Like, I think the more content, the more, again, making them feel included and a part of something. That's always the purpose. You can't do it wrong. So anyway, okay, cool.
Right. So the post that we're doing is that one. Like, the Shift Shop one is already going to be at the top all the time, and you're going to do that one.
So the one at the top is going to be
the pinned post for Shift Shop, right?
Yeah. Well, for Shift Shop, but also explaining that like there's lift happening here, there's other
Right.
Beachbody programs.
Right.
This is okay. Yeah. The introduction post about what this is. Yes, I'll take care of that.
And then our post is a different one.
The daily post.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure I had it was clear.
Yep, you got it right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We all feel good about this?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
I will save this recording and put it into the team page so that it's there. I was hoping Erin would join us, but she must be getting her hair cut, so I'll probably be talking to her on the phone. Okay, is there anything else I can do for you guys?
I'll rewatch this later. Sorry.
No, don't be. No,
Don't be
I'm
sorry.
excited you're here, girl. Like, I'm impressed you're here. That's all that matters to me. You showed your face. That's enough. I
Okay.
really
I will definitely
appreciate
watch
that.
it later.
Okay, cool. Have a good night, Tara. Hope it stays
Thank you,
kind
you
of
too.
slow. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I think that says a lot when people show up. So anyway, I want to tell you guys this real quick, just kind of off the record. So I'm in this like leadership training group that Janelle put out, and it is 4 of Janelle's leaders and her running this training. And it's a huge opportunity. Like, you have to be diamond to and be invited to it. You have to be pushing really hard to like grow your business and that kind of thing. And everything I say to you guys, like about how I want to work from my heart and run this business, I mean it. Like, that is not bullshit. But in this group, it is push, push, push. Like, it is push as hard as hell, as hard as you can. They're like, if you only get Success Club 6, like, we have brand new coaches getting Success Club 6. That's not enough. Like, everything feels like not enough. And to me, that's a huge turnoff. Huge turnoff. Like, I can work really well if I work hard, but if I have to work for like a number, I don't work well. So anyway, Janelle had this call on Saturday morning that again, remember, this is a huge privilege to be in this group. Like, it's a big freaking deal. Like, you're being recognized in the Beachbody world if you're in this group. Like, at least it is true. Like, it's a big opportunity that leaders who make millions of dollars a week, like some of them make $30,000 a week, are doing. So like, they don't have to do this kind of thing, I guess is the point. Anyway, I get on this call, and all it is you have to report how much you grew your network for the week, meaning how many people did you add to your Instagram. I'm constantly adding and constantly trying to work on that. You have to report how many people you invited to the business and how many, there was a third, how many. That was it. Okay. You just get on and report your numbers. And then you say goodbye and you leave. And there was about, I would say, Janelle was expecting 50 people, probably 15 people got on. And I left there feeling like shit. I left there feeling like it was awful. I was so excited to get on that call in the morning because remember, it's a privilege. Like, so I wake up excited, 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I have to be up, be ready. Like, here we go. And I had the right attitude, and I left there like, I'm never doing that again. Like, I just feel like crap because all you did is compare yourself to everybody else.
Yeah, that would not be for me in any way, shape, or form. It
was awful. And so then I had leave for a photo shoot, and I'm like, I cannot believe I'm spending my Saturday morning convincing myself I'm enough. I do enough. I am enough. I'm working from the right space after I've had like months of momentum, feeling amazing. Like, things are going really well because I think I'm working from the right space, and that's what matters most to me. I've already grown one business. Like, I know how to work from my heart, and that's all that matters. Sure, I need to make enough money to sustain it, but like, I don't need to make $30,000 a week. I don't want to be that person. Like, if all it matters is the numbers, right? Anyway, I call my friend, and I'm like, I'm never doing that call again. Well, then later in the afternoon, a post goes up from Janelle because she was a little perturbed that 35 people didn't participate, only 15 did. And then I was like, well, I think that number is going to dwindle down to 14 because I'm not getting on next week. But then she basically said, you're getting kicked out of the group if you don't get on these 8 o'clock calls on Saturday morning. You guys said that you wanted this. You wanted the leaders to lead this for you. You wanted this information. You wanted all of this. Like, you need to be on that 8 o'clock call if you're committed to this. And I'm like, So I had to go through like this whole thing in my head and wrap my mind around how am I going to get on that call and not do it, like, and not compare, not ruin my day, not allow like the, you know, the old self-limiting, like, I'm not enough, like literally that's what it turned into. And I was like, I don't want to spend my energy doing that. I just want to spend my energy working. Like my time would be better spent just working on Instagram than it would be going on and reporting on a stupid call. So anyway, I really feel like I'm
That's gonna
being
ruin your
challenged.
day.
What?
That's gonna ruin your day, make you feel like shit.
Yeah. So I have to do it though. So I'm going to work out Saturday
Why
morning.
do you? No, you don't.
Well, I don't want to get kicked out of the group. So I have to be on
Out of what group? Like this leadership
the
group?
leadership group. Yeah. Yeah, because there is really good information. Like it's a training every day. Like today they talked
Every
about
day?
hiring. And Tuesday through Friday. So 4 days a week. And like they're about 12-minute videos. And they're really, really good. It's like a level up kind of thing. It stretches you. There's, trust me, there's value there. But like, so anyway, I'm going to work out before the call. I'm going to show up because I did ask for this. I did ask to be in this position. And I'm going to murder my thoughts of I'm not enough. I'm going to get on, I'm going to say my numbers, and I'm going to get out. Like, that's it. So anyway, I did a post about it, but I share that with you guys because it's important to me that you guys know, like, I mean what I say when I say I want our team to work from our hearts. Like that's more important to me than any of that crap, but there is some of that crap. So anyway, for what it's worth, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, I'm shutting up now because I'll talk for all night. All right. Anything
Well,
else?
I'm glad for my, from me to you, I'm glad that that's where you work from, because if you worked from somewhere else, I would not want to be a part of that. So for what it's worth.
Okay. I appreciate the affirmation. That means a lot. Believe it or not, it really does. So, yeah, I'm glad we have our community, and I just want the right people to be here, and I believe they are. And I think we'll keep attracting the right people that want to work from that space, right? So, cool. All right. Love you guys. And Amanda, I will see you next Thursday in person at Thanksgiving on my birthday.
Come on, are we
Your
gonna
birthday?
Thursday?
What? Oh, no, I said next Thursday. Next Thursday. Let's not rush it.
Well, this Thursday, aren't we meeting for lunch? Yeah, we are. Yes, we are meeting on Thursday for lunch. So I will see you on Thursday. I have it in my calendar. I can't see straight without my calendar. So, yep. Cool. All right. All right. You guys enjoy your evening. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your working from your heart. You guys are the best. And I'm excited about our December plan for Shift Shop. Me too.
She froze.
I did. I froze?
Not for me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Anyway, all right. I'll say goodnight, guys. I'm going to bed.
Bye.